Hey there, Sagittarius. This is Kim, here to do a reading. I started doing a reading for you, and then it got so complicated that I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this with the Oracle cards. We're just going to pull a Celtic Cross for Sagittarius because I want to figure out what's going on like intensively. So this is going to be a Celtic Cross for you all. And we're going to ask your spirit guides and your angels to give us direction. I'm filming this April 2025. So it's for this time frame. If you find it resonates and you would like a private reading, that information is in the description box below. And thanks for all the ways that you support this channel. What's the issue? What's the issue? King of Cups. Love? Somebody that has a heart connection with you or that feels a connection with you. Somebody who's led by their heart. Challenge is the Page of Pentacles, which is usually about investing in something new. If it's a challenge would be to invest in something new. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in the reverse is when we have to take a look at the things that we're holding on to that are maybe from the past even, that are not good for us or that are outdated. They're not secure. There's something that we are actually becoming unattached to in our heart space in order to, I feel like, make room for something new here with the King of Cups. What's the past energy? Temperance. Temperance sideways. So you've had patience. You know that there's a divine path, and you know your angels and your spirit guides are helping you, and that you have to have patience. So I think that's saying that you're in transition from this having to have patience to it's here now that your heart has finally let go of either something from the past or someone from the past, or the way that the old structure was in building up your foundation. It's like a new earth type of perspective here. Trust in the divine path. Tell me about your goals and destiny spot, please. Six of Swords. To no longer ignore your intuition or let anything hold you back. Whoa. That's all the 10 of Wands. Future energy for Sagittarius. Creatrix in reverse. Give me another one. Page of Swords in the reverse. Whoa. Who is this that you were dealing with? I don't know, but there's somebody that you were dealing with that was not necessarily the best for you. Kind of unmotivated you, or was feeding you a bunch of lies or misinformation. And I don't know, there's just some kind of big realization of what was holding you back from how you saw things in your future, how you saw yourself expanding. It's has everything to do with relationships, partnerships, and alliances, and I think they're changing. Tell me about how they feel. How does Sagittarius feel? 5 of Cups. See? Okay. This is the card that when it came out after I was doing your oracle spread, I was like, what? It didn't even make sense. But it's making sense now. It makes sense to feel unmotivated when you're not seeing the changes that you want to see. When you have made a lot of changes on the inside, but you're still dealing with some type of, either it's regret or disappointment, or maybe you're going through a grieving period or some type of mourning that has you in this heavier energy. This is heavy energy. Makes sense. It makes sense. I'm being guided to pull one from that same oracle deck that I used in the first reading, just to see what's this about. What is this reading about? Okay. Dissolving a situation that has reached its peak perfection. Something's gone on for too long. That's what they're saying. Something has gone on for too long, and it's time for a new manifestation. It's never the right time in whatever this energy is that you're sitting in. Tell me about in the environment. God, I saw that card too. I saw that. So I just said it's never the right time, right? Okay, well, this is in the environment. Okay. This is Spirit being very blunt and very forthright with you, saying that it's never going to be the right time when we're trying to logically figure out why our intuition is telling us we must leave from this situation. It's not motivating us, it's bringing us down. We must make goals and clear pathways to what we want to achieve, because if you keep over analyzing, something's never going to be the right time. And that's what they're saying. There's something about who you're dealing with or something in your environment that's keeping you away from being extremely, either it's keeping you away from being extremely connected to how you feel, or you're in a situation where you are absolutely feeling the signs of Spirit saying, you're uncomfortable for a reason, but we're staying in it. You feel sick to your stomach around this person because their energy does not mix well with yours. But you keep logically saying it's not the right time to leave this. And it's just going to keep pulling on the energy, and it's just going to keep making you more unmotivated. And then nothing ever changes. So I'm your motivation to tell you, detach from what you know is familiar. Get ready for something new. This card really surprised me, because in the first reading that I did, I kept getting these great cards in the beginning. And I'm like, feeling like you should be feeling this energy, and then it's like, no, this is definitely being created on a spiritual level, but there is some sort of action or focus direction that you have to take. What's the hope or fear here? That you're right. 2 swords in the reverse. So there is a fear attached to being absolutely right with crystal clarity, that your situation is something you need to move on from, that you need to invest in something different, that your heart is telling you to go in a direction where the heart is following, or the heart's leading, let me say. And there's a fear of being right. There's a fear of knowing without any doubt that you've been in a pause or a stalemate for too long, and it's time to move past it. And it's embodying the hope and the fear of this whole reading. The 2 of Swords reversed, the Ace of Swords upright. Have clarity now. I don't have to spend any more time saying, this is okay. If it's about a partner, for example, here's the pros about this person, here's the cons about this person. Well, I'm still weighing them out. Or if it's a job, here's the pros, here's the cons, I'm still weighing them out. This is saying that you already know without a shadow of the doubt the truth. Sagittarius, what's the outcome? Okay. A few. All right. There's that 10 of Wands. 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. You must move forward from this situation that has been too much for you to carry. It's like Atlas, but you weren't made to be Atlas. You didn't have to carry the world on your shoulders, but you did for a very long time. And now it's time to assert yourself, stand up for yourself, and move past this. The Knight of Wands, it does mean moving forward with passion, movement, travel, all of those good things. But I feel that this is tied to a 10 of Wands, which is the completion of something that, quite frankly, was exhausting or becoming burdensome. This is a person, I feel like, that has come in and out of your life experience that you're probably done dealing with. It's just never been the right time, right? Something like that. I don't think they appreciate you the way that you should be appreciated. I don't think you're meeting your goals in life if you're in this situation with that type of energy. It's more exhausting than anything. All right. I'm going to get clarification because I definitely think that there's someone new here. Someone that you would have to take a chance on, but you would feel a heart resonance with them. You can be listening to a mentor or somebody that you feel like is guided by their heart space. Tell me who the King of Cups is. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. Okay. All right. This feels like a person who has come into your life or into your, let's say, 5D spiritual experience. Some kind of little voice in your head that says you deserve better. A voice in your head that says this person's never going to change. This situation's not changing. You're evolving. You're growing. Your vibration's getting higher. This person you're around is not. This person actually could fill that spot of your higher evolution. And they're trying to tell you that. I don't know if it's just on the 5D or what. But you feel it. You feel that energy that says, I deserve better. Because something's not changing. Time to lead with your heart. All right, tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Yep. Sad Squirrel. Two of Cups in the reverse. The Tower. And then what wanted to fall on the ground is the King of Swords. I mean, clear as day, it's when we're unhappy with a partnership. It has not made us happy. It has made us sad. And when we're stepping into the King of Swords archetype, you can't tell us any different. You actually know exactly how you feel. They're just saying that not necessarily have we always been listening to our own intuition or doing what it is that our body has been telling us to do. And so now there's some sort of tower moment. There's some kind of breakup going on here. If this resonates with you, there's some sort of breakup going on here. Whoa. Hierophant. Tell me about how Sagittarius feels right now. Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Wands is good news coming in. And it's a need for... it's like being in a situation for just way too long and feeling like, okay, I need to get something moving in the direction I feel is right for me. I have to get things moving forward in my life. I have to start meeting my goals that I want or experiences that I want for myself. And this is that kind of communication. I feel like we're waiting on this communication, but we're uncertain about it. It's called growth and new beginnings. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 in alignment for new beginnings. This can be Cupid's arrow hitting you at the perfect time here because it looks like something was in desperate need of changing. Okay, so whatever situation has really been bumming you out with a relationship or partnership going on here, they're saying to disengage. Be independent, like the cat here. Be independent. Try to disengage. Try to stay to yourself. Act cool. Act calm. You're fine. Something was revealed to you here in the environment. I have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Fates in the reverse, and the Moon in the reverse. So either the issue was that something was revealed to you about your resources, maybe trouble managing resources or home life, keeping the financial flow going in, and maybe that was why it was never the right time. But then I'm hearing Spirit say, but then that's the time for more focus. So discipline, focus. There could have also been an interfering energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's mother or mother-in-law. Could have been an interfering energy. Yeah. really affecting this Five of Pentacles type situation here. Trying to collaborate with you, but they're kind of getting in the way. It's like a mother figure, but they're very not compassionate, not kind. Keep in mind, this is in the environment. So the signs I have is for in the environment is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn. Yeah, Taurus and then Leo again. So the King of Wands reverse is like, yeah, well, this is not working. This is like an energy here in the environment of lack, of not having, or suffering. If there's some sort of feeling like you don't have enough or you don't belong, or there's always like scarcity here. And this is not the energy that you are meant to like stay in, is what I'm getting. Tell me about in the environment. Oh. You felt dragged into a situation, powerless, unable to escape. In a situation with the King of Wands in the reverse is very uninspiring. It's a situation where it's like, due to certain circumstances, having to stay put, but yet feeling like you were conned into that position in the first place. Trapped, insecure, powerless over this. That might just be how their energy wants you to feel. Like you have no other thing to do but help the continued con game that's going on here. What's influencing the environment with my Heaven or Hell Oracle? Dangerous writings as you're trying to alchemize and transform a situation. These people believe in different things than you, and they're not grateful. They do not have the respect. They're not grateful for the time and work that you put into this. That's probably another reason. Tell me about Six of Swords in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse. Time to come out of your cave. Maybe accept help along your path, or you're about to meet somebody. And you're about to go in a new part of your journey. The Fool. That's a new beginning and taking a leap of faith on it. So what about this future energy here? You put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the choices that you have made. A lot of effort, a lot of work has gone in, and we haven't necessarily seen the results yet. So they're telling you to clear your mind, come back and refocus. At the end of the day, I see the happy squirrel. The happy squirrel and the Page of Wands, meaning you're going to have some kind of good news of a new path, like the Fool, where you meet somebody of sustenance that can also maybe relate to the spiritual struggle of being held back, and especially when it's done, energetically. So, the hope and fear I understand pretty well. Let's find out a little bit more about the outcome with the Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands. That's nice. I'm going to take it. Yep. Queen of Cups, Strength, and the Ten of Cups. So, this means that you are going to get in tune with loving yourself, having care, compassion, giving yourself the cup, still being open and receptive to love, but definitely having healthy boundaries when it comes to what you don't want into your circle, right? 1010 says it's divine timing here. For you to create your heaven on earth, you have two cards that kind of represent strength and courage, this Leo-like energy of taking charge, control, leadership over your experience and those that are around you for this experience. You're creating your heaven on earth, and you do have many choices and many options available to you. Choose self-love. The mother card, summer, I have within 3 to 6 months. 10 of Cups usually means that you have the finances figured out, you have the emotional things figured out, and everybody's kind of happy here. You have the strength and the confidence to do this, and the checkered flag is saying, yes, you're reaching the finish line. You will have this happy outcome. These are the things you're having to overcome in the meantime. Conclusion, outcome, completion, final chapter, feeling relieved. If the summer card is, by the way, if you're just in a different part of the world, then it's talking about Cancer season, Leo season, or Virgo. Might be talking about June, July, or August, maybe into September. but something like that type of time frame. Let's see what else for the outcome. Go within with the cabin, detach. 2 of these cards say detach yourself from this situation and focus on what you're creating. Because I have a feeling that we can feel so off or not good or uneasy even with the energies around us that it's hard to kind of focus on manifesting the positive things that we want to. But they're saying to do that as best as you possibly can. So the biker says standing up. I think it's standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself and loves freedom. You also have the sapphire, the mental force, the spiritual insight, hope and faith, power and strength, motivate, holy, divine favor. Look at all these 7s. 777, you are probably very lucky or will be soon. Within a few days, the situation or event in question will develop within a few days. And eyeglasses, evaluate your options. Look closely before signing anything or seeing any kind of new contract. Make sure that we're not avoiding facing reality or avoiding a truth in our situation around us. We have strong sword energy here, but I do have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This can be a professional that helps you out, a lawyer or somebody like that, a professional. But this is the person of air, rational, upright, quick-witted, controlling, unemotional. It's somebody who's very smart, very intelligent. Now we have another timing card of spring within 1 to 3 months. This is more during this time frame. So within the 1 to 3 month mark. You have another card for new beginnings with the baby card. Cardinal, unlimited potential, rapid growth, a fresh start, and a new phase. Benny. Library, knowledge, learning, history, secrets, looking beneath the surface, and then going deep, looking beneath the surface, observing how you really feel, getting connected with yourself and your feelings, trying to see what is an illusion, what is predictive programming, what is not what it seems. Especially if somebody's like this King of Wands reverse trying to tell you everything's fine when it's not fine. And something new coming in. I felt that with the King of Cups, but I really feel like it's a lot on the 5D right now until we get through these other energies. But I have rings, contracts, agreements, telepathy, like-minded people, connected, interconnected, and the crystal ball, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, sixth sense, past, present, and future. And we'll wrap up with an angel number message for you. 27, I am expressive. Your mind is wide open and tolerant, and you are compassionate to all ways of life. So freedom of expression here. I'm expressive. And then 777, which you had in your reading, so appropriate, is your purpose flows from within you. Everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in flow. And that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Sending you love and light. Bye.